Hello, everyone. Welcome to the X Factor. I'm Dr. Quack, and alongside me is my lovely, vivacious, beautiful assistant, Miss Sexton.
Hey, everybody. I know, I'm not as sexy as my counterpart husband, but I'll do.
I know, and he's sitting on the sidelines today. We got to see him earlier last week running CyberSlam. Well, now you get to see what's going on with X Factor. Big card here.
Very big card. I'm excited for these matches.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, here we go. Look, we got people here going. Here we go. Look, people are into this. That's the big match everybody's been talking about. Wapo taking on Gully Guns.
Yeah, that's definitely a big match.
Most certainly is. Excuse me, a little bit of indigestion. I'm telling you, had a great breakfast before I got here. But yes, big matches on the card. We're going to start with the opener here. We're going to start with the big match. We've got Cousin Paul taking on Rig. Now, you've met Rig before. What's your thoughts on him? How do you feel he stacks up here?
I mean, like I said backstage before we open it, facing him is like smelling cigarettes and a cup of coffee.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, let's not forget he's a trucker, so that it works with his lifestyle.
Oh, yeah, it definitely does. It might be to his advantage. I mean, Cousin Paul, though, he's no slouch. I mean, his other cousin over there is pretty dominant, but we'll see how he does here. You got any predictions on this match?
Honestly, I feel like Cousin Paul might whoop that trick.
This is going to be interesting. Let's take it down the ringside.
All right, I'm going. Don't push me. Leave. Hello, Pda. Here I am, the one and only Interstate Rebel himself. Rigatoni, I believe is what he was calling me. But it's Rig. Oh, it's the I to the double G, that thing that everybody likes to make fun of, my name. Anyway, X Factor, is it? I remember when this division got created. I remember when that pretty championship first come out. And I got robbed of being the inaugural champion here. And for some reason, the Duck decides he wants to keep booking me on this card, knowing that ever since I've been robbed of that title, I don't care about this league no more. But, hey, here's what it is. I'm here. It's a match, nonetheless, and I don't know show. So, let's get to it, shall we? Cousin Paul. Cousin Paul, I like the gimmick, I really do, because a rude, just disrespectful, straight up asshole with no fucks given is right up my alley, my type of people. However, the fact that if my foul and walks area and all that other shit, it ruins it for me. Being a southern redneck myself. But hey, I digress. It ain't got nothing to do with North or South here, because we proved already that the South was gonna beat y'all. And we did. But that's another story for another time, right? Now, with that being said, Cousin Paul, I came out and I gave you a hype. And, well, it was actually more than what is needed. But, it is what it is. I'm notorious for going over time, right? You see, Cousin Paul, let's get down to the only facts of this match. And it's simple. You don't win because you're good. You don't win because, he really roasted him. No. The only reason anybody keeps you around, and the only reason that you win matches that you win, is because you're funny. But the last I checked, this is not a damn stand-up comedian show. This is motherfucking competitive verbal accession promos. Although, the way things are turning now, everybody's want to talk about ring this and ring that, so is it even verbal assassination anymore? Man, I'm done here. minutes. Since when? Mother. Alright, I'll give him my little conclusion and I'll be done. See, Cousin Paul, I don't care if you win, I don't care if you lose. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Till next time, PDA, this is the one and only Interstate Rebel himself. And I'm signing out.
PDA, are you ready for this? Cousin Paul's coming in to do some fucking bitch slapping on this bitch that needs to be slapped named Rig. He came out and said, I'm not worth his time. Ladies and gentlemen, Rig is the most apathetic guy on the roster. And I put emphasis on pathetic when I say that. I'm not worth your time and you're sitting in your car eating dinner. Like, I know that's what you had all night, right? That the fucking calories from the hops and the yeast and that beer and then the cigarette to cap it up. I'm sure when you're done eating that, or I shouldn't even say eating, consuming that, you're gonna take your little Vienna sausage-sized wiener and stick it in the bottle end. Won't even get stuck, but it's gonna make you feel better about yourself because you're Mr. I don't have any kind of fucking ambition and everybody knows who I am because I'm the most hated one. You're the most fucking annoying one. That's what you are, Rig. And you want me to be original. Better eat your Wheaties, why? So you can fucking smoke yours? Look, I'm gonna say this real simple. You are a fucking scum. Scum. You know, regular ass people, they will go and they'll fucking talk to a therapist to work through the issues that are making their life fucking miserable. But you're the kind of dipshit that just tries to surround himself with friends whose life is worse so they can point and go, well, at least I'm not fucking that guy. But I'm gonna tell you something here. I'll fucking point it out clearly in case you're not good at inferences. You're fucking that guy. That's him. That's you. Everybody can point at you and say, at least I'm not fucking that guy. Congratulations, Rig. You are the perfect bad example. And I wish you could do better, but you don't care. You only come out here because you don't want to get fined. Fucking fined. Like, you gotta pay to sit in the locker room? Who's buying a ticket to that shit? Not me. I'm the fucking attraction. People come out and say, I want to watch Cousin Paul fucking lick on this guy because I know what he says is fucking hilarious. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you get your money's worth tonight because Cousin Paul is only here for your entertainment. I entertain myself by watching fucking Rig sit down with a cigarette like he's some kind of badass. He's nothing. You're fucking nothing. Your fucking bald ass head and your fucking shades that you wear at night. Who fucking does that? You do. Anyway, guys, I'm coming up on the anniversary of Cousin Paul. I don't know if you've realized it or not, but it was right around a year ago this time. I fucking came into here and I haven't looked back since. So Rig, you're another fucking roll in the fucking road. I'm gonna move on. I hope you enjoyed your lesson tonight. By the way, eat some fucking protein, will ya?
Fucking dead.
Well, you want to give your thoughts on that match there? I mean,
I mean, Cousin Paul told it like it is.
I believe so.
Yeah. And poor Riggy Poo over there, like, almost lost most of his height in that whole background that he was in. So, like,
yeah, it was definitely pretty rough there. Well, let me get to the judges here because there's a scoring system here, 1 through 5. It goes through presentation, promo facts, and story and character. Each have 1 through 5 points. But let me read down this. You had Cousin Paul with a 4, and a 5 for story. Total 13 points. Rig got a 3, a 4 for promo facts, his high one there, and a 3 for a total of 10. 13 to 10. Cousin Paul is your winner.
Congratulations, cousin Paul. Like I said, he whooped that trick.
Yeah, there you go. I'll read you what the judges said here. I think cousin Paul exposes Rig for not caring that much. The guy in PDA kind of just floats around with no direction. Yeah, I could kind of see that. I mean, you can't go into a match lackadaisical against a guy like cousin Paul and expect to win. So, I mean, yeah, you seen the beat down.
Yeah.
That is cousin Paul. Yes, that it is.
I just have to say, if you're going to go into a match against somebody like cousin Paul, do your research. You know, like, at least look at the guy, whatever he threw out there, at least, you know, give some sort of, like, talk back. Don't just go there, like, with your hands tied behind your back, thinking that you'll win the match like that. It doesn't work that way.
Most definitely. Well, now we got our next match, and this one here is interesting because not only is this for something that we've brought up here, we've talked about next week's show, the winner of this getting put into the special thing that we've got going on, but this is a bare bones match. Talking about Elijah McFly, Johnny Canada. How do you see this going down?
You know, these two, like, I've heard some stories about Johnny Canada, and I know that Elijah McFly, depending on where he is, sometimes gets it rougher, but, you know, he shows a lot of heart. He shows a lot of heart.
Yeah, this should be a pretty tight fight. I mean, Johnny Canada has definitely improved over the months. You see it in him. This is going to be one of those battles. I can feel it. Let's take it down to ringside.
2026. A new year, a new chapter, new beginnings. Happy holidays, New Year's resolutions, friends, family, love, all of that. That doesn't seem to be the main importance when it comes to you and I, Johnny Canada, because let's remember when it was you versus me versus the crippler Gene Emerson. If it wasn't for that one slip up, Johnny, you know this for a simple fact. I would have been declared the rightful victor if it wasn't for that one little echo around the background. It's not the case, is it going to be tonight? Because we're in the X Factor 2026. Cyber Slam already started off with a bang. So now, the X Factor is going to continue to bring the fireworks, going to continue to bring all of the natural talent all across PDA. But not you. You have no movement. You have no skill. You don't even have a factor to even make your point across. Because my name is Johnny Canada. I'm going up against Elijah McFly, and I think that, wait a minute, actually, no, I know for a fact I can beat Elijah McFly. Said everybody else who has ever faced me, they have failed. They were lucky to succeed. Just like you. You were lucky. You were so lucky that I didn't even pull that trigger. I didn't even press that button and then unleash unholy hell. Right? But not with you. Not with you, Johnny, because tonight when it comes to you and I, it's just nothing in the background. It's just you and I. Nothing but silence and crickets. When you least expect it, you're going to think that Elijah McFly is going to choke. He's going to fail to bring the ultimate best against you, Johnny. No. I'm Elijah McFly. I am the fucking pillar for PDA. You're nothing. More of a bottom-feeding, looking buffoon.
Dynasty Alliance. It's time for Johnny Canada to face off with Elijah McFly on the first X Factor of 2026. And Elijah, you and I, we were in that triple threat match against one another, so I know what you're capable of. Elijah, you're a very accomplished promo artist in the past. But that's the thing, Elijah. You're living in the past. Everything that you hang your hat on was done in the past. You're a former champion here. You're a former champion there. But that doesn't matter now, Elijah. The fact is, Johnny Canada is here, and I'm ready to run straight through some competition. And that starts with you. Now, Elijah, I've seen the way you've been talking in the locker room. You seem to be very confident coming into this match. And given your history, I can understand why. But here's the thing, Elijah. Everybody overlooks me. Everybody looks past Johnny Canada. And when are you gonna fucking get it through your thick skull, Elijah? This match is all about me making my statement here in PDA. Elijah, you wanted a bare bones match. No entrance music, no effects, nothing. Just you and me, one-on-one. And that's exactly what's happening. But Elijah, you're not focused on me. You're in the locker room talking about trying to regain titles that you had before. Or you're talking about trying to retire someone that you've had a feud with in the past. Elijah, open your fucking eyes. Your future stands right in front of you. And his name is Johnny Canada. This match is my statement-making match here in PDA. I don't care what I have to do. I am going straight through you, Elijah. And then, what happens when Johnny Canada does defeat you, Elijah? Where do you go from here? And the fact is, you go right back down to the bottom of the ladder, and you have to fight and scratch and crawl for everything, just like I have my entire promo career. Elijah, I am done playing nice. I will see you at X Factor, and you will see me with my hand raised as the winner of this match, and my future is just getting started.
Man.
Wow, those are some fighting words from the two of them.
I'm telling you, and if you notice, this is what gets me. You look at Johnny Canada. Johnny Canada looks more serious. He looks more determined these last couple shows I've seen him on. So, I mean, this was a very good fight.
I can't wait to see what the judges have to say about it.
And that's exactly what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I would expect him in the Diamond in the Rough. I mean, they're supposed to be meeting Johnny Blade, Johnny Canada coming up here at the big pay-per-view. So, yeah, definitely something to keep an eye on. But, yeah, let's get down to results. Because with a score of 12-11, your winner, Elijah McFly. And this one was close. This one was very close. Let me just read you what the judges had to say here. Sorry, give me 1 second. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, because this was very close. The big difference was the story and character. That one there really got a lot of it. I'm sorry. Ooh, gotta love notes. Yeah, sorry, promo facts. Yeah, Elijah McFly had a little bit more on the promo facts there. Both these guys came out here very strong. I mean, bare bones is not easy.
No, it isn't.
It really isn't. This was a good fight, and definitely look forward to seeing what Johnny Canada can do further going forward. Elijah McFly, I mean, I'm waiting to see if he's going to actually get up here. because like we said, the winner is going to get entered in our thing. And we'll talk about that at the end of the show because this is going to be very big. But yes, Elijah will be there. Let's get into our next match, though. This is the big one. Gully Guns, Gully Guns, Wapo. Who do you got on this? Because this is tough.
This is a very tough match, and both are very underestimated promo artists. But I do have to, I have to go with my brother Gully on this one.
That's what a lot of people are, and even Wapo said it. That everybody's going for him. He's the favorite, and all this. I mean, we're gonna find out here very shortly. Let's take it down the ring.
An eye for an eye has several meanings in our industry. It could be an attack for an attack, match for a match, but very far in between. Is there an actual eye involved? But an eye for an eye, I want to express that sentiment exactly. Because, Wapo, I know you'll tell the tale. Because you're the perpetrator. And it finally dawned on me after a long time. The person that set me on this course basically set me free. Who took my eye, who took it away, who allowed for me to fall off of the mountain and fall to the bottom, to the gravelly, soiled bottom. While everyone watched. So I walked away. I was forced away. Let me not lie to you. They threw me out. I had to recuperate, rebuild, refocus, repurpose, and I became the voice, the movement, the force you see before you today. We have you to thank for that, Wapo. You made that decision, that mistake, that blessing. So you bestowed upon me the will, the courage to step on out and be more than I ever was before. And you've gone on to do amazing things yourself. And I bet, in the back of your mind, you never thought in your wildest dreams you would see or face me again. And I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. You give me adulation. You give me respect. But I wonder. I truly wonder in my heart of hearts, from your actions in the past, from what you took from me. Are all of your congratulations, are all of your respect, all of your handshakes, all of the comments you make everywhere. Oh yes, I wonder how real they were when you knew. You knew this entire time. You didn't tell a soul. Oh no, you basically helped create this version of Gully Guns. It's my greatest thank you I can imagine. I can sum it up. Is to beat your ass live and in living color at X Factor. To prove to you that what you did to me was a formality. See, people can bestow blessings. And I said it was a blessing. I'll say it again. It is a blessing that you've given me. And everywhere I go, everything I do, there are eyes on it. Eye for an eye, Wapo. On this platform and any platform going forward, you will understand. The world will understand. They'll see it with all their eyes. All eyes will be on this moment, Wapo. So listen up. They'll see that I have always been better than you, you son of a bitch. Always. And now
most interesting thing that comes out my whole persona is I wave an imaginary gun in front of the screen. You know, you like to tell stories. You like to be slow and manipulating, and you like to just want to make sure that you make no mistakes. Let me tell you something, Gully. You are a very, very, very good artist and on top of the world. You come out here and beating the very best. You've teamed up with the very best. But 90% of your wins are because you sound like a fortune cookie coming out of Mei Mei's Chinese restaurant. What you need to understand is when people see your name, they fear. When people hear Gully Guns is right across from them, they freeze up because you have a story behind you. You have an aura. People talk about you all the time. You're like a tale that people talk about. And when it comes down to it, and when people actually face you, this is the great Gully Guns. You're like the game of telephone. Somebody will say something about you. He saved a woman from falling on rocks to he saved a woman from a big old rock falling from the sky. But you need to understand, you're going against somebody who's also a veteran of this game, somebody who also is calculating every move his opponent makes, someone who doesn't give a damn if the person across the screen bleeds the same blood. What you need to understand, Gully, is you need to come out here and know your place, know your role. You can't come in here and think that you're going to take the reins of PDA. Think that you're going to come around and be the face. I worked hard to be where I am today. I worked hard to get PDA up and running as what it is. Tommy had put faith in me, both managerial and as a competitor. While you come out here on a name, you come out here on a hype. People see you and think Gully Guns is the biggest thing to come around. They see your name and say, ooh, he's going to put asses in seats. That may be true. But what do you do when things don't go your way? What do you do when you don't get that title shot that you think you deserve? You take your ball and you go home. You take your ball and you go home and make sure that you make a scene so everybody knows that the great Gully Gun has exit stage right. You see, I, out of everybody, respects you the most. Me and you are cool as hell. Me and you will even have a beer after this is over. But you need to understand, you come out here and show your true skills. You come out here and already have half a win because of people wanting you stepping foot in here. People want to make you happy. People want to put filet mignon on the catering table for Mr. Gully Guns, while people like me make this place thrive. You may have people fooled, Gully, but you don't have me fooled, because me and you went round and round and round. And tonight, I show everybody the little holes that you have in your little story, the little pages that you're missing in your book, the little kryptonite that you hold in your back pocket. What you need to understand, Mr. Gully Guns, is if I didn't love you so damn much, I would knock you down a few pegs to show you the truth. You see the kind of friend I am because I am telling you the truth. I am telling you what you need to know and need to understand to become better. Because Gully, you're going to hit that plateau. And when you do, what are you going to do then? You're welcome. You're welcome for me opening a new level, a new optimistic look on you. People see that you can do other stuff than be a bounty hunter. Just remember, you got me to thank for that. It's over, buddy. Thanks for coming.
Well, damn.
Let me just tell you, that was, iron sharpening iron right there. Fire on fire. This is definitely what you want when you're looking at promos. These two definitely brought everything they could.
That could have been a main event, but hey.
Definitely could have. What a hell of a match. You ready to get down to these results on this one?
Oh, for sure.
Who do you got? I mean, after seeing that.
I still gotta I love them both, and they both fought and swung hard, but I still have to give it to Gully.
Ooh, definitely was close. Let me just read this down here because we had Wapo with a 4 on presentation, a 5 on promo facts, and a 4 on story for a total of 13. We had Gully with a 4 on presentation, a 5 on promo facts, and a 5 on story, bringing it to 14. Your winner, 14-13. Gully Guns.
Congratulations, Gully.
Definitely was a hell of a match. These two came out here. Let me read what a little bit got here. Wabo came out here, loaded, guns blazing, mocking Gully all over his filters and the green screen. Unfortunately, the move, it went on slow and short, went on slow. The short came. Wabo was kind of showed out here a little bit, but it was a strong promo. Gully, he came out here with a stronger performance. That was really the big thing here. He had a nice, clean backdrop. I mean, his whole background definitely matched everything. I love the eyeballs. That's pretty much what the judges are seeing here. That was really the difference. But this was a hell of a fight.
I also did notice something with Wapo's promo that, like, at some point I don't know if you caught it on your end, where some of the volume was cutting out just a little bit here and there.
Yeah,
so I kind of caught that. Yeah.
And that'll happen. It's the littlest of margins, which can cost you a match. I mean, maybe that was a little bit of part of it too, I would say, but it was definitely good. But right now, we're going to show you some commercials here because here's what's coming up over the next couple weeks. Check it out. As you can see, a couple big shows that are coming up here. You've got HSP Grudge. That'll be happening on Thursday. A lot of big matches on that card. But what I want to talk about now is Paradise Lost because you have a lot of big matches on that card. Is there a particular one you're looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to whoever wins tonight going up against Berserko. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a big one from us here. I mean, we'll find out on that triple threat match. Actually, the big match I'm curious on is Hollywood Haywood taking on Triple M. Triple M making his debut here and going directly into a title match. Well-deserved, though. The guy is definitely well-known. This is like your Andre the Giant walking in there. You're just going to give him a title shot because he deserves it. It's like 15 years undefeated, That's going to be a match.
Oh, that's definitely going to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of big ones on that card. Like we talked about, we got the Battle of the Johnnies on there. Gully Guns taking on Dante Black. That's going to be a big one for the PDA Championship. You just saw him in action.
Yeah, so I'm just going to say this out loud. Dante should have watched Gully's performance tonight because if he brings the same kind of energy that he did tonight as he does over there, Dante is going to be sitting there like chopping at the bits.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be something. Plus, you'll see some debuts on that card, as you saw there. Corella the Vamp actually going to come out here and fight NDT. That should be an interesting one. Plus, many more matches. Make sure you check out that. We got 2 more matches on the card, and we're getting ready to bring one of them now. We've got Biker Bob against Gene Emerson. How do you see this going down?
You know what?
Hold on. Emerson. There you go. I got to get it twice. Sorry.
I mean, I'm not too familiar with Biker Bob. I've seen him here and there, but not too familiar. And Emerson, I'm getting, first shot at. So we'll see what happens.
All right, let's take it down at ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen of PDA, it is I, Biker Bob, back on your screen. And this time, we're at X Factor. That's right. And I am going up against Gene Emerson. Now, Gene, all I really know about you is that you're Canadian. Well, let me tell you something, brother. I fucking hate Canadians. I hate everything about Canadians, and I blame Canadians for just about everything, because they're Canadian scum, and I don't want them here facing me, especially that other Canadian, Johnny. Yeah, fuck that guy. But Eugene, you're something different, okay? You actually do some amazing work. But you also try to be this wannabe Bray Wyatt because you can't come up with a gimmick yourself. And what is this that I always hear about the house winning? The house always wins. What the fuck does that even mean? What house is winning? Who is in that house that I want to know? Because I have no fucking idea. But it doesn't matter, Gene. It really doesn't matter because, Gene, let me tell you something. I am gonna fuck you up. I am gonna make a mockery out of you. I am going to embarrass you. I am gonna beat you down to a bloody pulp, and I'm gonna laugh it off like it's just another day at the office, because I don't give a fuck about you. I don't really care that we're in this match together, but you know what? Anytime that I'm in a match with somebody, I bring business. That's right, because Biker Bob means biker business. And at the end of the night, when it's all said and done, and when the dust is settled, there's only going to be one name mentioned at the end of this match, and it's not your Canadian scum ass Gene Emerson. Fuck no. It's Biker Bob, because Biker Bob means biker business. And if you got a problem with that, I got 3 words for you. Oh yeah, dig it.
Tonight, Biker Bob wants to impress the masses by facing somebody of some great caliber. Management sent you to my neck of the woods, sent you up here to the great white North, Biker Bob. And now you stand across the beast from the east, and I am the devil that is going to feast on whatever carcass there is of you, Biker Bob. Here tonight, not only are you going to become a message sent to the entire PDA, but you're also going to be a message to all those that don't believe. Biker Bob, you can't box against this devil. You're not on my level, but hell, don't worry. For the next 4 minutes, I will make you infamous and so famous that tonight people are going to come back to this as noting, as this is where it all begins. You see, everybody wants to talk about that there's this invasion of revolution into PDA. Newsflash, everybody, scrape the paint on the building. Take a look at the keystone. It's not revolution invading PDA. It was PDA invading revolution. You've been living on our corpse. Hell, you've built your building on the back of revolution. We just got sick and tired of seeing all you floozies, seeing all you parasites scarf from our carcass. Scarf from the carcass that is revolution. We just decided that we are going to have none of it no more and take away all. You leeches. Now it begins here tonight. Biker Bob. Really? Really, you wanted a challenge? You're going to try to do something different? 2026, Biker Bob, is not your year. 2026 is my year. 2026 is my now. 2026, I am taking over and I am making it relevant. And I'm making it known that I am the man around here in Revolution, in PDA. It doesn't matter what letters or what words are on the building. I will run the show. Biker Bob, you just happened to show up at the wrong time. In somewhat what I would like to feel is the right place. Now, if you've been paying attention, my other brethren over in CyberSlam have already won their matches. And that's not going to be any different here tonight. So, Biker Bob, you step into my casino. You want to ante up or put something up of collateral. May it be your reputation, your bike, whatever it may be, your filter. Here's the funny thing. I don't play with house money. I am the house. And you know, as well as everybody else, Biker Bob, that the house always wins. So I guess it is too bad for Biker Bob. It looks like gravy for Gene Emerson. Emerson. I'm the icon around here. I'm the OG of the revolution. Viva la revolution will happen. Shots fired, PDA. So far, I would say it's 3 Revolution, 0 PDA.
Woo!
Damn. I gotta understand this. Why is there always Canadian hate? What's up with everybody with the Canadian hate?
I don't know, but you saw that too. I mean, I was like, wow. I'm sure you were steaming when you saw that.
I'm sitting there. I was like, oh, okay. What did Canada ever do to you, Biker Bob?
I don't know, but then you got this comment, pretty much talking about feeling like shrooms with all the editing. I was like, what the hell is going on? Is my screen on glitch or what? I didn't know either, but oh, look, now you got fucking Canadians over here. Oh boy. Yeah, this match was interesting.
It was very interesting indeed. And for those who don't understand the house always wins reference, if you've ever played poker or been to the casino, that's where it comes from.
See, there you go. Now you learned. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, we got the witch in the house. Oh, boy, you know where she's at. You know what she's looking forward to. But before we get to that, let's get into this one here because this match, the score, you had Biker Bob with a 2 on presentation, a 3 on promo facts, a 5 on story with a 10. And then you had Gene with a 2 on presentation, a 4 on promo facts, and a 5 on story with an 11. Both these guys came out here very strong with the stories. Definitely they spun their web out there. They both did a great job. But yeah, as you can tell, let's see, our judges are starting to really frown upon bleeding into the background. Yes, that is becoming a major factor here in PDA. Be careful on that, folks. Definitely. Yeah, you got to be able to, a green screen, it's not expensive. You can go to any fabric place. You can go get one for 10, 15 bucks, hang it on your wall. I mean, various things. There's also, other apps that will help out with that. Yeah, Biker Bob's intro was great. It's a close fight, but yeah, both these guys are trying to move up in the promo game. Gene, he's been doing this a long time, so I'm sure he'll bounce back on this. He ended up winning this fight, so look for him to move forward.
Yep.
And now, she's back. What we got here? If you're blatant, yeah, pretty much. You got to be careful. Like your background, if you're not going to use something like this where it's like a real background instead of a green screen background, better make sure your stuff is on point. Yes, big thing there. Let's get into this main event, shall we? Because this one's huge.
Yeah, it's definitely huge. You got my sister, Vita Lynn. You've got Shady, the stealing midget person. And then you've got Mr. Wallace.
Oh my God. Did you just call him the stealing midget person?
I did call him the stealing midget person because Shady and midgets. It's a factor.
Yes, definitely. So who do you got in this? Because this is definitely a menage a trois of pain.
You know what? I'm not going to go with my predictions because it's going to be a difficult match at one.
So you're not going with any of them. All right, folks, here we go. Let's take it down to the ring.
For almost 30 years now, Mr. Wallace. For almost 30 years, Vita. Yours truly, the personification of the perplexity that is perfection in this business today. Shady Sean McKenzie has taken time out of his real life to come out here and verbally assault anyone and everyone that has ever come across this screen from me. Some may call it a game, but to me, this is real life. This is a business because I really come out here and do this. I really come out here and try to win these championships. I really come out here and try to satisfy the fans on the other side of that screen. That's who Shady Sean McKenzie is. Who are you, Vita? Who are you, Mr. Wallace? I mean, let's let the industry answer that question. Because for far too many years I have come out here and seen so many people try to come out here and say that they are the epitome of what it means to be a superstar or an entertainer in this business. Now, ask yourself this, Mr. Wallace. Are you really committed to this? Or are you committed to something else? Because yours truly, I'm committed to this. I've been committed to this from day motherfucking one. And I'll be committed to this till the day that I fucking die. I'll probably die on screen. I'll probably get some kind of big memorial that everyone will complain about and do all other kinds of things about. They'll raise hell, they'll cause drama in the locker rooms. But that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm in PDA for. I'm in PDA to win championship gold, to get to the number 800, and I'll be goddamned if I let you, Mr. Wallace, or you, Vita Lynn, be the one to stop me from achieving what I want to achieve. And what I want right now is a rematch against Berserko, because Berserko caught me. There's been too many people this past year who caught me at an inopportune time. And I'm telling you right now, this upcoming year, I'm going to make each and every single one of them fucking pay. Because I'm coming for what's mine. And I'm taking what's mine when I leave this business. And if you don't like that, Mr. Wallace, and if you don't like that, Vita Lynn, and if anyone else in this goddamn business don't fucking like it, well, that's just too goddamned shady.
Needle stepping in, spell book on fire. Pentagram glow, kills my attire. Rings my altar chance get higher. Non-binary, which your plans expire. Hex in my veins, fist full of rage. Dark moon rising, I'm still in the stage. Ritual complete, here's the wage. You ain't a match, just a name on my page. Feel in, that is switch. Match your fit, leave you in a ditch. No escape, no snitch. Feel in, true, that is bitch. Feel in, that is switch. Match your fit, leave you in a ditch. No escape, no snitch.
PDA, let's get right into this. Shady, Mr. Wallace, we're here tonight going for that #1 contendership to the X Factor championship. See, I already got the crown upon my head. What's next but a piece of gold over my shoulder? See, I gave you both your respects where you needed them. Brothers. Partners in crime. Best friends. Colleagues. But, bottom line, you're gonna understand. Both of you have seen me around. You both, Shady, you more so. You both, though, know how unpredictable I am. And that I will strike when you least expect. Simple. Put a viper in danger will strike. A viper in danger will coil, constrict, and inject a venom deadly enough to paralyze, even kill a victim. So in this reality, tonight, I'm gonna be the one walking away with that title. I'm gonna prove to PDA exactly why the fuck I'm here. Clearly they see what I'm worth, or I wouldn't be in a contendership now, would I? Let me say that again for those idiots in the back. Clearly, PDA sees my worth. Or I wouldn't be in a contendership. I repeated myself there for a reason, because of the fucking naysayers. And the ones that just like to run their cocksuckers. So Shady, Wallace, who's it gonna be first? Who is gonna come and receive the first strike? Or should I just stand there and let you two do your bidding, and then I take on the victor between the two? We'll see. But PDA, understand Vitalin is here, and I'm not fucking going anywhere.
PDA. What it do? You know who it is. It's your man, Mr. Wallace. Just make sure your asses say the damn Mr. And I'm about to be on my Captain Morgan flow 100 proof straight to the chest. About to make that shit burn slow. Fact of the matter is, we in this triple threat, this three-way, this menage a trois. Ooh, shit's about to get nasty. And I know you two sorry sacks of shits love you some BBC. Well, get your mind out of the gutter. I'm talking about those bold, brash, cocky promo artists like Mr. Wallace, you see. The fact of the matter is Vita, you aspire to be a BBC because you hope and wish and pray that you can say the things that people are afraid to say, do the things that people are afraid to do because they are so wound up in that little box that they live in and scared to color outside the boundaries. I aspire people like you. And oh, you, Shady Sean McKenzie, we know your punk ass loves some BBC, love those bold, brash, cocky promo artists, because that's who you pretend to be. See, you've always been that type
that has always pretended that he was something fascinating, something great, something on a higher level. But come on, man. Let's really break this shit down. You're the promo cuckold of this world. You always end up watching people do the things that you inspire to do. Fact of the matter is, all the championships that I've raised, you want those in your hands. You want those on your shoulder. The legacy that I have paid, well, you ain't got no excavator or road grader to even come close to the road that I have paved. See, fact of the matter is, Shady, we've done this song and dance before, and time after time and time after time, I got to show you why we on different levels. See, all three of us have been around this whole promo verse and are well traveled. Vita, I seen you everywhere. Shady, of course, I seen you everywhere. And Mr. Wallace is well traveled in this promo verse himself. But one thing that has always remained the same is that no matter where the three of us go, no matter where the three of us promo, no matter where we are at, we always got the same view. You, Vita, you're closer towards the ground level because you're scared to take off because you always walking around with crutches on your side. In order to be a true BBC, you got to learn how to stand on your own. You can't be bold. You can't be brash. You can't be cocky when you always getting propped up. You got to earn that brashness. You got to earn that boldness. And you damn sure got to earn every last ounce of cockiness that you ooze out. Because every time that you have shown that you can stand 10 toes down on your own and get the job done, it's just another reason to talk your shit. And I'm forever talking my shit. Oh, and you, Shady, you're not too far from the ground level yourself. You can never get the job done really matters. It takes divine intervention. Hell, it has to take greatness removing themselves for you to be great. You can't be great when great is around, because when great is around, you're not even barely good. Fact of the matter is I've always been sitting at the top of this promo penthouse looking down at pissants like you. And I'm not going to take it easy on pissants like you because I have to show time and time again that I am always that ultimate BBC here to make sure that I piss on little fuck ants like you. And with all of this being said, there's a clown that's waiting at the end of this ass whooping. And Berserko, I ain't forgot about you. We got unfinished business. So if there's some way, some miracle that either one of these two asshats find a way to defeat me, all it is just prolonging the destiny. And the destiny is that you and me will meet again, and I will end you like it should have been in the beginning. The X Factor, the true X Factor. Mr. Wallace, make sure you say the mister.
Well, damn, fighting words for all three competitors.
I'm telling you, that's what you call a main event. All three of them came out here very strong. What a hell of a fight. Any thoughts on this? Who you thought won after seeing it?
I'm going to go with whatever the judges call because this is a close one.
Pretty much. I'm with you there. Let's see. How much did you write down first, Wallace? This shouldn't be wearing some. Oh, Jesus. Now we're going to have that controversy. Oh, my God. But let's get down to this. So let me just read this down because the first judge went with a 4, and a 5. 13 for Mr. Wallace. For Vita Lynn, we had a 4, and a 4 for a 12. And for Shady Sean McKenzie, we had a 4, a 5, and a 5 for a total of 14. Shady ends up winning this with a score of 14 to 13 to 12. Very close fight. Congratulations, Shady. Biggest thing the judges said on this, which this is PDA rules. Remember, you have 3 to 5 minutes on your time limit. Shady went about just over 3 minutes, and the other two went almost 5. It was a little bit of dragging on both those other ones. That was the big thing the judges saw there, was Shady going just enough time to make sure he had his story put out there and didn't over drag it. That was a big factor on this.
Well, like I said, it was a close call, and it could have been anybody's game.
There we go. Well, just to let you all know, our next show is coming up next month. We do have something special going on. Would you like to explain?
Yes. So it was my idea. So next, yes, congratulations. So next month, X Factor is going to go lethal lottery. Now, what that means is that we are looking for tag teams for X Factor.
No,
we're not?
Yeah, remember what we talked about? Sorry, I got
this. Yeah, we're not looking for them. Well, basically what this is going to entail is that everybody on the roster is going to be put in a hat or put on a wheel.
Yeah.
And you're going to have a tag team partner chosen by the wheel. Now, you won't know who it is.
Let me explain
until game day.
I'll explain this here. Let me explain this. It's all right. We kind of came up with it, but I remember what was said here. Let me explain this. Because, yes, everybody will be on a wheel except for one person. That one person being Elijah McFly. Elijah McFly won his match, and that was his what he got here. He will be drawn with another partner. There will be 3 other people picked. These 2 teams will face each other. The winner of these teams will meet each other for the next #1 contendership match for the X Factor title. We're going to do that later this week. Stay tuned. We'll be on the screen. We're going to do this. But Elijah McFly, whoever gets drawn first, will be your partner in this match.
Now, let's hope you don't get like somebody weaker or somebody stronger. But again, like I said, it's all about having fun. So you'll never know who you're going to get drawn next to your partner. So
we're going to find out. A lot of names on there. But for all that, I'm Dr. Quack.
And I'm Mrs. Sexton, the better half.
We'll see you on the next X Factor.